All right, what to do, everybody? It's your boy LG from Where There's Smoke. Let me get my camera right real quick. We're gonna talk about the Joe Biden debacle and some stuff with the A&M UT game. I'm gonna get more into it, but I just want to check the sound and audio real quick, or the video and audio. My dumbass. But let me check that, and then we'll get right into it. Give me a sec.
It's that Centex boys, and we're out here, and we got something to say. Man, what the fuck's going on with the world nowadays? People going crazy over little things. Another day.
All right, so we're back. Got that a little bit more streamlined. Yeah, I'm sure most of y'all saw. I think I saw it as soon as I woke up this morning. I couldn't remember if it was last night before I went to bed or first thing this morning. I believe it was first thing this morning. I saw that Joe Biden had pardoned his son, Hunter Biden. Haven't seen any of the details, just saw the headlines. Saw a few people reacting to it today. So I definitely wanted to get into it tonight, get y'all's reactions, kind of talk my shit, do a little research with y'all, see what's what, uh, see just, everything, and talk our shit. And then I also wanted to give my thoughts on the UT and A&M football game, and just kind of touch on that briefly. I know that was a big thing in Texas, and then I had seen a clip circulating on social media of some guy at A&M doing like some weird cheer, and it's hard for me to even believe that that's like official, or like some people are saying obviously it's like part of their school tradition or whatever, but like I know the Aggies have some like long standing and like unique and weird traditions, but I did not think that this was like legit. Um I almost don't even know what to think of it. So we'll watch the video. We'll watch some Hunter and Joe reactions and give our thoughts on it. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. So this is just kind of a very basic uh initial rundown, and then we'll get some more in depth.
Tonight, developing news out of our nation's capital. President Joe Biden has pardoned his son, Hunter Biden.
Wait, why don't I hear that? Oh, I'm dumb. Give me a second, folks. All
On federal felony gun and tax convictions. It comes after the president repeatedly said he would not grant his son clemency. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Cecil Hannibal. A senior White House official says the president made the decision to pardon his son over the weekend. It comes weeks before Hunter Biden was set to receive his punishment.
It comes week before Biden is set to be kicked out of the fucking White House. This is probably the last like somewhat big or meaningful thing that he'll do. It's like he hasn't done anything meaningful for months to that point, and the one thing to make headlines is just something that like I don't think most Americans really feel like is a good use of your time pardoning some. Like, even though he's your son, to everyone else, he's just a criminal. So I was gonna go on this long, drawn out thing like I usually do, but to put it in short, he's your son, but to everyone else, he's just a criminal. And for you to use presidential powers to like pardon him to everyone else while we're dealing with our own problems, and then we see this, we're just like, this is what we get from you as a Biden. He always says this, to my word as a Biden and all that kind of shit. It's like, this is what we get from a Biden pardoning his criminal son.
After his conviction in the gun case and guilty plea on tax charges. The president's pardon is expected to cover the gun charges.
It looks like Trump is not the only one dodging taxes there, eh?
Conviction and guilty plea. President Biden issued a statement reading in part, no reasonable person who looks at the facts of Hunter's case can reach any other conclusion than Hunter was singled out not only because he was my son, and that is wrong.
Whoa. He was singled out because he was your son, really.
Biden also reacting tonight, saying, I will never take the clemency I have been given today for granted and will devote the life I have rebuilt to helping those who are still sick and suffering.
Yeah. Does anyone believe that for one half a second? I will never take the clemency I have been given today for granted. Like, was he ever even in danger? I didn't even know he was in danger. This is all just like bullshit. Just to show you how even if you were really in trouble, you would never get this kind of treatment. Not that I think he ever was in danger of anything ever happening to him, really.
And President-elect Trump taking to Truth Social tonight, writing, does the pardon given by Joe to Hunter include the J6 hostages who have been in prison for years? Such an abuse of power and miscarriage of justice.
Look at that beautiful picture they have of him, too.
Well, I spoke to a political historian about the timing of the president's decision coming after the presidential election.
If he had made this type of an announcement during the election, while either he was running for re-election or whether Kamala Harris was the candidate for the Democrats, it would have dominated the news cycle, would have been extremely controversial, and of course would have taken the campaign off its game and its message for several days.
We'll continue to follow the latest on President Biden's decision to pardon Hunter Biden and the reaction that continues to pour in.
Nice. Well, there you have it, folks.
Some of Colorado's top Democrats are criticizing President Joe Biden's decision to pardon his son, Hunter. Hunter Biden was due to be sentenced this month on a federal gun conviction and a separate tax evasion case. The president's pardon of his son covers all crimes Hunter Biden committed or may have committed over a 10-year period. President Biden had repeatedly publicly said top Democrats are criticizing President Joe Biden's decision to pardon his son, Hunter. Hunter Biden was due to be sentenced this month on a federal gun conviction and a separate tax evasion case. The president's pardon of his son covers all crimes Hunter Biden committed or may have committed over a
Did you hear that? He's acquitted and forgiven of all crimes he committed or even may have committed. Wow, what a luxury.
10-year period.
Over a 10-year period.
Biden had repeatedly
Holy, where's my get out of jail free card?
And publicly said he would not pardon his son. He explained
what happened to his word as a Biden?
This 180 in a statement saying that he believes that raw
Look at him holding hands. He's got a young hot dame on his arm, doesn't he?
politics were behind the prosecution of his son. Democratic Governor Jared Polis first out of the gate with criticism in Colorado, saying that Biden, quote, put his family ahead of the country. Polis wrote, this is a bad precedent that could be abused by later presidents and will sadly tarnish his reputation.
No. Like, oh, man. They always talk about this is a precedent for what they're going to do going forward. They've set a precedent here. It's all bad. It's all bad. It's always all been bad. What about when Clinton got a blowjob in the office? What kind of precedent did that set?
Then came Democratic Senator Michael Bennet, who said that Biden, quote, put personal interest ahead of duty and further erodes Americans' faith that the justice system is fair and equal for all.
Wow. I think our faith in that is gone. It's basically whether you believe the lie or not.
Democratic Representative Jason Crow of Aurora called the pardon a mistake, writing, quote, presidents hold enormous power and responsibility and must be held to a higher standard.
What high standard do we have for our president? It's such a low-ass standard. People just lie to make things okay for politics at this point. If you have good things to say about politics, you just lie to make them good. Pretty much. Anyway, those are my quick thoughts on that. You know what I think about this shit. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But Joe Biden pardons Hunter. Good shit. And then let me see. I think I had another video for y'all. Give me a second. This is kind of after the, let's see. This is, well, let me get it. Bro.
Exactly what we're gonna do to
Here we go. Y'all see that? Good. Okay. So this is I just can't even believe this real, and I just don't even know what to say about this. But this is yeah, this guy's from A&M. I'll just let it play out. I can't even believe this.
Mags, we're gonna beat the ever living, ever loving, compound, complex. Fighting Texas Aggie, that's some real little brother energy. Fighting Texas Aggie, there's nothing more disgusting than burnt orange. Fighting Texas Aggie, saw that fat steer's horns off.
Oh no, what was going on with this?
Fighting Texas Aggie, Coach Jim Schlossnagel never belonged here anyway. We're gonna beat the Fighting Texas Aggie class of 2026. Exactly what we're gonna do to Mags. We're gonna beat the ever living, ever loving, compound.
Ever living, compound, complex. What in the fuck is this?
Complex. Fighting Texas Aggie, that's some real little brother in it.
Oh, not only is it hilarious, it's hard to believe that it's even real. Woo! Oh, let me see if I can find this on YouTube. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh man, he made them. They're going out sad after that. Hell no, you can't find that shit on YouTube. Jesus, you can't. Wait, is this it?
Pass it back, eggs.
Pass it back, eggs.
Hump it, eggs.
Hump it, eggs.
1,
2, 3. Hey!
King
Okay, I can believe this is a lot more believable, but still cringe.
Aggies, hey! Woo!
Pass it back, eggs.
Pass it back, eggs.
Hump it, eggs.
Hump it, eggs.
1,
Is that just them practicing for what they're gonna say during the game? What would I even type in? Oh well, we saw the video. I was just gonna try to get in a little better quality or a little bigger. Ever loving. One more time. One more time.
energy. Fighting Texas Aggie, there's nothing more disgusting than burnt orange. Fighting Texas Aggie, saw that fat steer's horns off. Fighting Texas Aggie, Coach Jim Schlossnagel never belonged here anyway.
Oh, bro, when he sticks that knee up, I can't take it. Pause. Pause. Oh, man. Back when I was younger, I used to keep up with college football more, and you know, sometimes I would watch the A&M and UT game, and that was always one of the big rivalries. Even though it was usually more or less one-sided on the UT side most years. But I haven't been into college football as much the past like 5-10 years. But I heard someone say that they actually haven't played each other in recent history, and I think I had heard that because the divisions were kind of mixed up and everything. So it is good to see the old rivalry renewed and give the people like, you know, a big game to watch and kind of, you know, I feel like that's a good thing overall. So cool to see the Aggies and the Longhorns getting back into the rivalry and the good sportsmanship and spirit and all that. And you know, I don't know if that thing was real. I guess it is, but that shit was wild. That's all I gotta say. You know, me talking about it more is not gonna do it more justice. It was just pure, just. So anyway, if y'all watched the game, the Aggie UT game, y'all let me know y'all's thoughts on it. Are y'all excited that the rivalry's back on? I'm sure you are. Are y'all hyped for Texas and Georgia next week? Y'all let me know. And I think I'm going to end this stream off, keep it short, but y'all let me know what y'all thought about the topics. Joe Biden forgiving Hunter, just kind of crazy, but kind of goes with sign of the times with politics. And then the UT and Aggie thing. Did y'all see that video? What'd y'all think? And is that a real tradition, or do y'all have more light or I guess insight on that tradition? If you do, get in the comments, let me know. And until next time, that's LG from Where There's Smoke. I'm out.